Today we begin the Gospel of Luke, chapter 1, verses 1 through 24. This passage introduces us to a faithful priest, a barren couple, and a divine encounter that changes history forever. It is the beginning of God's preparation for the coming of Jesus. Luke begins by explaining that many people had written accounts about Jesus. He carefully investigated everything,
decided to write an orderly account for someone named Theophilus.
Luke introduces us to Zechariah, a priest, and his wife Elizabeth. Both were righteous before God and followed his commandments faithfully. However, they had no child because Elizabeth was barren, and they were both very old. In Jewish culture, this was often seen as a deep sorrow, yet they remained faithful to God. This reminds us that faithfulness does not mean life will be easy, but God sees our faith. While serving in the temple, Zechariah was chosen to burn incense before the Lord. This was a great honor. Suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared standing at the right side of the altar of incense. Zechariah was terrified.
Your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you shall call his name John. The angel explains that this child will be great before the Lord and will prepare the people for God.
How shall I know this? For I am an old man.
Because of his doubt, Gabriel told him that he would be unable to speak until the promise was fulfilled.
When Zechariah came out of the temple, the people realized he had seen a vision because he could not speak. Sometimes doubt can limit our experience, but God's promise still stands. After this, Elizabeth conceived and said, "The Lord has done this for me." This passage teaches us, God hears our prayers, God works in impossible situations,
and God's promises come in his perfect timing. Even when we doubt, God remains faithful.
This child would later become John the Baptist, the one who prepares the way for Jesus.